Hello, Collective. Welcome back to Shadowwork Series Part 3, Path of Shadows. You guys, welcome back, all of my current subscribers. Any new subscribers joining the channel, welcome in, you guys. You are so welcome always. So, you guys, let's see what the energy is regarding the Path of the Shadows for the collective this week. Let's see what's going on. What's going on in the shadow of the collective this week? Wow. This is my dagger of truth. It says action, bravery, and determination. The truth of the matter is, collective, you guys are taking action on your shadow. I feel like you guys are becoming braver, more determined to deal with your shadow work. I feel like fear is dissipating for a lot of people in the collective, and you are choosing to face your fears. Beautiful. Great first energy. I also see that as a dagger of truth. I feel like there's a lot of truths that are coming to the surface, that are being told, that are coming out about people, individuals around you that did you wrong in the past. And I feel like masks are being ripped off. And I feel like because you are facing your fears, because you are doing your shadow work, this is what is allowing the truth to be revealed to you. Wow. What else? Spirit. What else? Spirit. Perfectionism. In the pursuit of perfection, night after night, I've gifted myself 1,000 flaws. So this is an energy of trying to be perfect based on societal expectations, collective. That is what this energy is of perfection. It is something that no one will ever be able to conquer, but people sacrifice in the pursuit of it every single day. And in the meantime, something that's already beautiful is given so many flaws, trying to find a way to be perfect, almost like when people get cosmetic surgery, for example. And this is not a judgment, because people need it for many different reasons, and people choose to get it for many different reasons. I've never experienced it at this point in my life yet, but what it seems, or what it shows in society, when you see people in the tabloids and you see that actor that had the plastic surgery 20 years ago, and as they age, they don't usually age very gracefully. It creates all these flaws. People sacrifice their body, their health, for the sake of perfectionism. So I think this is just a part of the shadow to just be mindful of, okay? Because the intention behind the reason you're doing it is going to matter. Who are you trying to be perfect for, is the question. Which, talking in my collective, beneath the veil of night, my thoughts conjure light. Shining through the darkness, I am magic burning bright. You guys are magic, collective. You guys have so much potential for growth, for healing, to manifest. You are true magicians, collective, especially in this energy of not being afraid anymore, of seeking truth, trying to heal those wounds, those deep wounds, trying to get out of trying to be perfect. Acceptance, understanding who you are. It's a beautiful energy to be in. Look at that. Transformation, resourcefulness, and change. This is your energy. Beautiful. I love it. Crystal ball, intuition, clairvoyance, and focus. Beautiful energy. I love it. This is the energy of the collective right now, because again, you guys are choosing truth. You are choosing to face your fears. You have so much determination right now. You are taking action. out of self-love. You're taking action because you realize that you are valuable and you don't need to wait for anybody else collective to tell you that you are valuable. And as you are getting out of trying to become perfect because you are realizing that you are already the magician, you already have a light that shines bright, that doesn't need external validation. Your transformation, your resourcefulness, your change is happening and it's occurring naturally. Your intuition is heightening, your clairvoyance, your focus. You are seeing clearer. I can see clearer now, the rain is gone. You are now truly seeing yourself, collective, and it is creating momentum in your healing, in your growth, in your self-confidence, in your self-esteem. Hats off to you, collective, for choosing you, for finally saying no to people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Stop putting yourself last and finally putting yourself first, at the top of the list. Your heart, your desire. While the people who chose to take you for granted, who chose to treat you with unkindness, take from you, steal from you, abuse you, verbally, mentally, physically, emotionally, they are now in a tower of shadows, in a cursed castle, crumbling stone, once a golden cage that now shines no more. You have called all of your power and energy back from the people who took from you, and they are now left in the darkness because your light has walked away. Keep going, collective. Sabotaging relationships. In the tangle of love, my demons emerge, and I wonder if yours will ask them to dance. Confirmation. You are walking away from sabotaging relationships, situations that made you feel small, that made you feel like you were not perfect enough when you were always the magician. You were always the one with the resources, with the ability to change, with the intuition, but people make you question these connections that were only there to take from you, made you question everything you already knew about yourself deep down. No more, collective. Werewolf. Only the moon knows what it takes to hide this turmoil, two sides of the same tormented soul. This is the energy that people are sitting in now. People are doing their best to hide the turmoil that they feel, the remorse, the sadness, the rejection that they feel now that you've walked out of their life. But they were always a wolf in sheep's clothing when it came to you. And their only goal was to keep you connected to them. They use lust, they use love, anything to keep you stuck. And you finally chose you. Yes, you walked away from the chaos, the chaotic energy, the harpy, a creature of many guises. In storms I soar amid virtues and vices, a reflection of life's score. You walked away from the chaos, from the drama, from the manipulation. And you found your wisdom. Grimoire, wisdom, experience, hidden knowledge. You started to understand the purpose of these connections and why people work so hard to keep you stuck within them. People were trying to avoid the inevitable for them. Within the haunted walls, secrets reside. Ghosts are just memories that will never die. They were trying to avoid dealing with their now haunted homes, minds, dreams, the stagnation. In the dance of shadows, I conceal and evade. Fear's veil keeps me distant in the dark's cool shade. Because they feared the backfire, they feared the consequences that they tried to run from, but they cannot hide from. This is what they are facing because you finally had the courage to stop trying to be perfect and realized your magic, and you transformed. You found your intuition. You found your courage to walk away from connections with people who only took from you, who only created chaos and drama in your life. You found the wisdom and the lessons within these karmic connections, and you learned from them, and you are now applying them to your life. You are now only speaking truth. You are determined to continue to speak truth and be brave and take action toward what you deserve. So what are those questions, collective, that you need to ask yourself this week? What are those questions, collective, that you need to ask yourself this week? Wow. That's a strong energy. And look who's at the bottom of the deck. That trickster energy. Wow. Huh. Somebody's upset that you are figuring this out, collective. The hidden village. What part of yourself remains unseen or explored? And how might you rediscover this hidden piece of your identity? You are rediscovering who you are with this transformation. The broken healer. What past wounds have given you wisdom? How can you use them to help yourself and others? The grimoire. Wisdom, experience, hidden knowledge you can now use with your experience to help yourself and to help others. The hero's trial. What current challenge is testing your strength? What will overcoming it teach you? The magic wand. What personal power have you underestimated? If you had unlimited potential, what would you do? You are realizing you are the magician of your own life. You are empowered to change it in the way that you choose. The silent curse. What unspoken pain or past experience is still affecting you, and how can you break its hold? I'm going to give you guys some from the Truth Oracle this week. So what is my truth for the collective at this time? Yes, confirmation, discovery. New ideas, people, or opportunities may be coming your way. While there is still work to do to reach your goal, you may discover new strengths and passions along the way. You are discovering who you are, collective. Gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for, even in the darkest of situations. Now is the time to recognize what is going well in your life and what you are thankful for. Never forget gratitude, collective. For every small step, every choice in the right direction, and continue to take a chance. It's time to step outside your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. And when you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm and will begin to attract new results. Beautiful. All right. What is the most important wisdom of the shadow for this week from my collective? What is the most important wisdom of the shadow this week from my collective? What is the most important wisdom of the shadow this week from my collective? Greed. Again, collective, you have walked away from the people, places, and situations that only took from you. My. The connections that you were in, the people that you were around, for some of you guys, it was never going to be about you. So you finally taking action and choosing you and choosing the truth about the situation allowed you to transform. And now people are in grief because you've walked away. And they realize that you are no longer in grief because you walked away, collective. One more, please, Spirit. Spirit confirmed. Because you had courage. Because you had the courage, collective, to choose yourself, to put yourself at the top of your own list of things to take care of and give love to. Your courage allowed you to break your karmic pattern, your karmic cycle. And now you are embracing self. See the smile? You are headed towards your own happiness. I love it. I'm proud of you, collective. This is a big deal because for some of you, this could have taken years. This could have been the most difficult choice that you've ever had to make in your entire life up until this moment. And you choosing yourself, choosing truth, courage, bravery, determination, and taking action to deal with your shadow, to deal with those things that you feared the most and look them in the face, you realize that they no longer held power over you. And it is going to allow you to rediscover who you are, to continue to take chances to manifest the life of your dreams, of your desires. Just continue to show gratitude along the way, collective. All right. That is what I have for you guys for Path of Shadows this week. Shadowwork Series Part 3. Thank you so much for being here with me again, collective. As always, I pray the messages are useful, gives you a little bit more knowledge, encouragement, strength within, so that you can now apply it to your own life and keep moving forward. Keep choosing to heal your heart space, those childhood wounds, and rediscover the real you. Thank you again, collective. Thank you, subscribers, so much for your love and support. Until next time, you guys. Bye.